Hi guys, welcome back to the podcast.
So we're joined today with a very special guest,
So
our good friend, our fave.
Ikran.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Nah, it's great to have you. How are you doing?
Good.
Just good?
Good.
Give us something. Give us anything.
I'm doing good, you know.
She's doing great.
I'm trying to think of something that's not timely because if I say the World Cup, you guys are going to be like, that didn't happen. That was last year.
That's like,
Oh yeah, that's actually funny, you know.
It's going out next year.
Yeah.
It's true. This is very true.
Imagine.
Or, you know, I got my ring off. I had a ring stuck on my finger. I'm good now.
Yeah.
It's 3 days.
That's actually very true.
There was a
You had
reason why you
you
came
had a
here.
swollen finger,
Literally.
and the it's like the finger's missing.
You actually look like there was something really bad.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah,
There's
the-
little heart marks on it.
We had
but
to.
It's a tattoo.
It's imprinted like.
There was a surgery that happened just before this podcast to remove
Yeah.
that ring. But alhamdulillah, the ring is
we
gone.
did it.
You know,
Don't
You
have
look like you made it.
well
I
done.
Looking good as well while you're at it. Look at that.
Oh.
It's not for everyone.
Didn't break a sweat. No.
But anyways.
So actually, you essentially work in the media, and we thought it'd be really interesting to talk about social media.
Yeah.
And like, because one of the things we initially spoke about is like the fear of social media. Nadia literally left social media
Yeah, I did.
for a very long time until I convinced her to come back for this podcast for you guys.
For you.
But yeah, cause I feel like a lot of people share the same thing. Like, people are so afraid of the internet.
It wasn't fear. It was just like, what was I doing there? So for me, it wasn't fear, really. It was more of like, what am I actually doing here? I wasn't really posting. Because I went from posting and, you know, being active on Instagram to not posting anything after a while. I was just there checking people out. And then I was just checking people out. That's literally what I was doing. So I thought, what was the point of all this?
Yeah, but you have anxiety over social media.
No, it's not anxiety.
You're literally like, I don't want to go back on there.
No, because...
I don't want to talk to people.
No, because like I feel like social media, like you're there, you know, like people like have easy access to you.
Yeah.
So it's like with WhatsApp or messages, it's like people text you or whatever, but it's not really like that big of a deal. But with social media, for me, it's like it's there.
Do you know what?
You know,
It's the
like-
permanence of the internet. I think that's what gives me anxiety. It's the fact that you just know
So
it's
permanent.
out there forever
Yeah.
and ever and ever and ever. I don't know if it was you that said this to me or somebody else, but like, it's like knowing that like every time you post something on Twitter, like that's you publishing something. Like just know that like that's always gonna be out there, even if you
Yeah.
delete it.
Anyone
Yeah.
can find it.
And actually just bugs in my head sometimes.
Yeah.
Because I tweet some stupid stuff,
I mean, same.
How you get caught?
as we all know.
But that's what close
that is
friends
how
are
you
so
get
good
caught.
for now.
Huh?
Close friends is like perfect.
I know, but the thing is, right? Nothing stays close. Nothing stays in close friends. Do you know what I mean? The reality is,
Yeah, yeah.
How many people? How many? Okay, like I think there's like up to 150 people in your close friends, right? Let's be honest. You don't know those 150 people really well, and more times out of 10, like more times, somebody's gonna screenshot. Somebody's gonna be like, oh, you know what I mean? It's like things in a group chat don't stay private. We've literally seen, we've read articles.
Forward.
yeah.
With like MPs group chats. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
nothing is private. There's no such thing
But
as
those
private.
are all strategic. It's different.
No, but like not.
Yeah, but you don't know who's out there trying to get you in the position.
I have like the opposite of main character syndrome. Why would that happen to me?
All right.
See, you know, people like you is the reason you get.
Who
thought
am
that-
I?
Who are you?
No, of course you get to think. You think like that, but you just
Yeah.
never know. Because I'm not even talking about like you being big on Instagram or
Yeah,
anything.
yeah,
It's just like your family seeing you,
Yeah.
or
No, but
you know,
like-
like being exposed in a
Yeah.
certain way.
I get it. You become like very hyper visible.
No, but
the
like,
longer you're
Ikram, let's not
online.
pretend like you've not been targeted
Oh,
on social media.
Yeah.
Oh,
Is it an
all the time.
intervention or?
No, but like, I mean, this is Ikram.
sort this out.
Do you know what I mean? I feel like the reality is, let's acknowledge that
Yeah,
you are
yeah,
you have a social media presence.
I do.
You know, and like you are literally a journalist. You write stories, but the reality is you've been targeted on social media.
Yeah, but I never take it personally.
Of course not.
100%.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
agree with
because I've said this a few times. In a weird, twisted way, I always think people mean well in their way.
What do you mean by that?
Like, if someone's coming after me for something I said, it's because they think I'm wrong and they are right. So they
Yeah.
mean well.
Yeah, because in their heads, what
Yeah.
they're doing is right. So therefore,
Sometimes people just want to hate.
No, I think everyone means well.
That's such a wholesome way to look at it. Honestly,
I don't think I would put it as everyone means well. I would put it as it has nothing to do with me, even
Yeah.
though I'm the one being attacked.
Yeah.
okay.
But
See, that
it has really
that I grew up
nothing.
with.
I've never
Yeah, it has
also,
really nothing
I've
to
never
do with
said
me.
anything about it's never been about me. It's always been
Yeah.
about
Have you ever said anything
something
you thought,
else.
maybe we shouldn't have said that?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Just checking.
All the time.
All the time. But it never goes too far.
Daily thing.
Yeah.
Thank
It's a daily thing.
Why do you think like people do have this like fear of tech? Like even like
Do you have a fear of tech?
It's not really of tech, it's of people.
Using
yeah,
tech.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I'm very like hyper vigilant of like anything I post, I could accidentally be doxing myself.
Absolutely.
So every now and again, I'll be like to my friend, "Oh, do you want me to dox you?" So I'll just go through their social media and see if I can get to their house or their workplace
Oh.
or pinpoint their routine. And then I'm like, "Oh, don't ever do this, this, and this again."
That's so terrifying.
Do you want me to do it for you?
You definitely should.
Okay.
That's actually
You know what?
crazy.
Yeah, because I don't actually.
Yeah,
post
you're really
much
out
anymore. There was a point where like
She was out
you
there.
definitely do that to me.
Yeah.
Because I was posting everything on my day. Like I'm on
Same.
a train, I'm at a conference, I'm speaking here, I'm doing
Yeah.
this, and it was like literally like every hour
In real
something
time.
on my story. In real time, yeah.
That's very risky.
Yeah, exactly. Because it was like I post it now or I don't, and I had to post it for like the work stuff that I do because they would like repost it. They were tagged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if I'm like speaking at a conference and they post me, I repost it. Like so, it was 100% real time. You could literally find where I was at all times, and people would
Lucky no
would
one was
message me, be
watching.
like, "Oh, Zamzam, I'm at the station too. Let's grab a coffee." Like people would message me. Like it worked quite
See,
well.
that scares me.
It worked quite well, but it's also
It's like-
scary. Yeah.
That's how I'm
Not even that they know like that I'm there.
This is true. This is so true. Oh my god.
But that actually does scare me. I don't want
what
that.
scares you about that? People be like,
Person that I'm probably dodging left, right, and center just randomly. Oh, I'm there too. I'm like, what?
I've been waiting for you.
No.
we did last
I don't.
summer.
I don't.
Huh?
No,
I
we
very
did
much
last
like my
summer.
We
privacy.
did last summer. Scary.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just turning up.
I very much like my privacy. So I feel like with social media now that I'm back in it,
Yeah.
I just feel like I have to get used to everything again, and it's what you said. Like, I have to get used to like what I say and what I post. But I think I'm like I feel like I've learned now. Like I'm not in that stage where I'm just gonna post everything like you did. You know, I feel like I'm gonna be more aware of what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Hopefully, fingers crossed.
It's also like you can't really take things back. Like that's what I meant. I think it was me that said that. Once something's out there, it's out there.
Yeah.
And it'll be screenshot, and then the internet does not let you grow.
Yeah, 100%.
You'll literally 15 years down the line,
Someone will
like,
bring it back
Yeah,
up.
'cause
remember this terrible joke you made,
Yep.
or this terrible thought you had. Like there's no room for growth with strangers, especially because they don't know you.
Yeah.
And I think the reality is like people of color get held to a bigger account when it
Oh,
comes to,
100%.
like, when we're dragged. Because the reality is, yeah, I remember the stuff that I got dragged for. That was tweets that were deleted for 2 years. Like, and so it's like
Somebody hated you.
somebody been hating me. But the thing is, right, it's the fact that like even like the tweets when you read them, like you will laugh because they're actually stupid. But the reality is, it was because they just wanted to drag me.
Yeah.
You know, and it was like the narrative they wanted to create around the kind of person that I was. I just fit I fit the profile. You know, I was just a black woman.
Yeah.
But that's the reality, and I think that's one thing like I'm more like hyper aware of is the fact that like how can something I say like be misconstrued or like
Yeah.
used against me? But then sometimes like I get really annoyed and I'm like I'm just gonna tweet this even if it's stupid.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you think it has? Because that's a good point. Do you think it's changed you, like as a
100%.
person?
I've got a filter on 24/7, and I hate that. And I think there's different platforms I use differently for that. So like Twitter, I know for a fact. Like I
Yeah.
know for a fact I have journalists that are waiting for me to F up. Like why do so many journalists follow me? For no reason.
Your
right?
big profile.
And it's like not even that big. Do you know what I mean? And it's like they want me to fumble the bag, just fumble one day, give me that line. Do you know what I mean? And then because I've seen it, like I've randomly somebody saw me like an article being like, oh yeah, you've been there's a screenshot of your tweet in this article. I wasn't even told. I didn't even know, right? Because they don't actually have to tell you, right? So the thing is, like for me, I'm like consistently hyper aware on Twitter. what I post. But then Instagram, in your head, you're like, you know, it's temporary, da 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 da. But I've had an investigation because of something I posted on my story that's 24 hours, right? So like you've got to be like aware about who
24/7.
you have in your different spaces. And I think to me at the same time, also there was nothing wrong with what I posted. You know what I mean? And like, but I'm hyper aware of what I post and what it represents and how people can apply it. There's been times where I posted something and somebody's messaged me and be like, that's offensive for this reason. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'll take it down and apologize. Because like actually this is a perspective that I didn't understand,
Yeah.
that I didn't see. Do you know what I mean? But 9 times out of 10, like I feel like I've got to like look at what I'm posting and like double think and like be like, is it worth posting it? But also my life is like, all my platforms are so public that I feel like I've welcomed that scrutiny. Like I have to accept it. It's just my life. Like I've got like what like 5,000 followers on Instagram, which isn't a lot, but like actually compared to my friends, it is.
Put
Like,
5,000 people in a room. That's a lot of people.
that's what I'm saying. But like most people look at a normal account, it's like 200-300 followers. Like that's your normal circle. But like mine isn't my normal circle. It's people that I work with. And so I think it's like when you use it as like a different platform, because I use it to advocate. Like I think my social media platform is like what I'd say like 60-70% of it is like me advocating for something, and then 40% of it is me like talking about Love Island, what I had for tea last night. Do you know what I mean? So it's like there's a good mix of like me as a person, but I don't know. I don't think you can find. I think reality in social media, I don't think you can find like a balance between like being yourself or like using it for work. I think you have to pick one.
Do you?
I think so. I think if you have a platform, you have to pick what you're going to use it for and stick to that.
Yeah. I've tried to blend it. And in the end, I just had to make a second Instagram account. It just doesn't work.
Yeah, I
Really?
think it is.
Yeah.
What happens? Like, what about it that doesn't work?
It's because people see your account as being like a work-facing account.
And then if you post something that is not,
No, you can post what you want. I just mean like be aware that is actually your work-facing account, because people are going to message you for work reasons.
Work reasons,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they're going to talk to you and non-stop message you for work. So it's kind of like remembering, okay, it's the weekend. Should I post on my Instagram account or should I not? Like I post a lot less now. I try to post on the weekdays. I mainly post to close friends, if not to my private Instagram account. Because plus like my notifications aren't actually on. Only because
Okay.
like my Instagram notifications aren't on. For some reason, I always feel like if someone's messaging me on there, it's never that deep.
That's true. That's very true.
And I don't want that on my phone. Not because I'm like have anxiety. I just don't want it.
yeah,
Yeah, it's a lot of notifications.
Yeah.
yeah, it is.
Instagram's just creepy. It was also like I spend time blocking accounts that don't have a profile picture and no followers. I don't like it. It's weird. Like
Do you actually go for your followers and
I
like,
go through my story views to see which ones are
Do
active.
you know what I forgot? That
Oh,
people have
wow.
private Instagram account. I completely forgot that you can privatize your account.
Yeah.
Completely forgot.
I do that with my Twitter sometimes. If I'm off work on a holiday, I lock it. Or like when the Elon Musk stuff was happening, and I didn't know if Twitter was going to shut down, I was going to lose access. I was like, I'm going to lock this account every night for the next week.
Yeah, I saw
Closing
that,
for
I saw that
business.
tweet. I thought does she think Elon Musk's not going to be able to get to?
No, because remember when
With a locked account?
remember when everyone just left MySpace?
Yeah.
My MySpace was up there for years. One day I had to like contact their customer service and my ID.
Oh my god, really?
It's like, please take this picture of me, age 14 in a vest, and my whole account down, please.
I actually don't even
done.
remember if I took my account down. Probably just out there.
That probably is.
what, high five?
I remember,
Those are probably gone.
oh my god. Do you know what I remember about High Five? It's like you could pick a song.
A song, yeah.
So like when you enter
I
that
love
page,
that. I
that
honestly
song that you
want
pick
them to bring
That's
it
how
back.
MySpace was as
Yeah.
well.
I
Oh
want them
my
to bring it back.
days. That's
I
like-
actually want.
Imagine
them to bring
clicking
it
on
back.
someone's Instagram and then it's like their favorite song at the time.
Oh
That's
my god,
lit.
that would be
That's actually a lit
perfect.
idea.
That's actually
TikTok should do
Instagram.
that,
Thank you
yeah.
very much. Appreciate it. Yep. Just letting you know.
That was
I think
actually
they
a
should
fun
bring it
thing.
back. Like I love that about High
I
Five.
used to update the song like weekly.
Like the
You know what
amount
I
of times
really
I used to
like?
go on my page.
What did you
and
like?
just listen
When
to songs.
you know when people on MSN you could see what they were listening to, or like even on BlackBerry.
Oh yeah.
That was always interesting. That's how I used
I
to
didn't
find
have
a lot of new
BlackBerry.
music.
I had
BlackBerry.
iPhone straight
I
away.
remember that from BlackBerry. People used to have like
What
I
they're
missed
listening
that.
to. Yeah.
I missed that phase. While they were all on BlackBerry,
This is
I was
literally
onto
like the
bigger
N-
things. You know what I'm
N
saying?
dubs like
What did you
era.
have?
iPhone. I went straight into iPhone.
Okay, bougie.
What did you
Not
have
really.
before
It
iPhone?
was BlackBerry. Nokia.
Oh, you had a Nokia then iPhone.
Yeah.
That's true.
Because I didn't like BlackBerry. It was just
Yeah, because I remember when I had my
bloody small.
BlackBerry, you had a Nokia. You had an iPhone.
Yeah, it was like small and it was just wasn't for me.
Nah, I had the big one
Yeah, I just
with
didn't
the
like it.
touchscreen.
Yeah, they had that as
I
well.
went straight into a bougie BlackBerry.
All I'm hearing is you guys had money.
No, you know what it was?
I had
Yeah?
the cheapest phone.
I had plenty of secondhand phones, right? Like, because I have a brother that's 1 year older than me.
Yes.
He would always get
Yeah,
best
it's always the
phones. Every time there was an upgrade, so he's gonna get the latest phone. You know what I mean? And the funny
Hate
thing,
that.
the annoying thing is, yeah, they
I
would
think
all,
that's me.
our parents would always be
Yes.
like, it's like our parents would always be like, the two of you, the person that gets the best in the grades, the person that it was always me. I was the person getting the best grades. Did I get the phone? No.
No.
He's older than you. He's your big brother. I would always get his phone. So I'd get his like the hand-me-downs consistently. And then like I told my dad, when I start college, I want a brand new phone. And he was like, all right, just work on your GCSEs. I smashed my GCSEs and he got me the BlackBerry, the one that was like touchscreen on top.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Was it the bold?
Girl, it wasn't a bold, no. I forgot what it was
I
called.
don't even remember what
But
it was
like
called.
it was essentially it was the one that like essentially the entire screen was touchscreen. So you didn't actually need, but then it was like obviously the BlackBerry and it was like twice as big as the bold. It was quite big. Yeah, and I was just out
Remember that
here,
phone.
felt like a proper businesswoman, like out here with college, right? She's gonna text my friends. Good times. But yeah, honestly, do you know what the funny thing is? Yeah, I actually like
Do you know
the
what I
BlackBerry era.
like? Do you know what I like? The flip
loved it.
ones. The flip
The
ones.
Nokia Sidekick.
Oh, I love that.
yeah.
I used to have one of those.
Yeah,
things,
the
Oh, I
yeah,
had that
yeah.
too.
360.
Yeah,
It was a Nokia.
Yeah,
and I used
yeah,
to flick it like this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mine was a Sony Ericsson.
Good old times.
I
Okay.
have a flip Samsung, and I shut it. The phone call didn't end. I was so disappointed.
What?
But the
You
call just
broke.
continued.
Oh, the call.
Yeah, because people used to put it down and talk.
because
talk
you
with
could
it.
just shut it and be like, bye.
Yeah.
But that's not the case for the new those flips.
And then you start talking about that person.
I was just like, oh, you still there? She's like,
The
yeah.
ones that like open up to the big screen, the new ones.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, those
Oh,
are
we're
weird.
talking
By the
about
way,
the old
those are
ones.
weird. Anyways, we've gone down
We're going back.
We love technology.
we've gone down a rabbit hole of like telephones.
Well,
You
it
know
is
what?
technology. Isn't
All
it?
I'm saying is, yeah, if batteries last as long as they did then, I'm happy. That's
We
Yeah,
do
they
more
did.
though. We do way more.
on them. I
We were
know.
waiting on texts.
It's true. That's so true. Wallahi. No, BlackBerry did a few
But
things.
not that
do you know what I
much.
mean? Do you know what I mean? BBM.
You go on Google. How long would that
BBM.
load for?
Huh?
You going on Google, clicking on the website. That was
Yeah.
long.
That's actually so true. Now, like social media takes a lot of
It does.
battery space. It's true. You know what I've noticed when I don't go on Instagram, like or Twitter, my battery's like living.
Oh yeah, same on the weekends. Sometimes I even
It's
just
the
let my phone
videos, isn't
die.
it? That's what takes battery life.
Yeah.
Because we're doing this.
All the time. And I see it as well.
Do you ever get that woman on TikTok and it's like you've been on your phone for too long, and it's just like goodness gracious, and it's this woman walking and she walks out and it's just like how long have you been?
No, yeah.
Too long.
Yeah, you've been. No, I've
That's
never.
never.
Then again, I'm not on it, so I wouldn't even know. I wouldn't even know what you're talking about.
No,
Other
you know
people
what
get
else
it.
I-
I'm not the only one that's gotten it.
TikTok.
Yeah, nah, I don't stay on TikTok that long, thank God. But you know what it is, right? I do
think
get
it's a 2-hour warning, but
I
I'm not
do
sure.
get the your noise is too like the noise thing, like it's too high. Like turn your
Oh yeah.
turn
That
the
one
noise
I
down.
get. Yeah,
that
yeah.
all the time.
Yeah.
I've only
The
had that
volume.
once.
Mhm.
Really?
Mm.
Get that all the time.
It's because you're loud. You always have it on
I
loud.
can't. Do you know what I actually think?
You're deaf.
I can never hear
Yes.
anything. I'm like turn this thing up to the top.
Yeah, you probably
Click,
are
click.
deaf though.
I'm like,
My
Oh.
sister calls me an iPad kid because I don't use headphones.
oh, you listen to things out loud.
Yeah.
Yo,
Even like
that's
when you're out and
some
about.
reckless
I was
behavior.
doing it on the tube. Well, to be fair, my AirPods were dead this morning.
Actually, reckless. You know.
It depends what she's listening
What
to.
am I
though.
doing? I'm just watching TikTok.
Oh, you
Everyone knows
are?
the sounds.
You're
like-
just out here.
It's not someone's like doing some.
When you mean
explicit
you're
story
reckless, what
time.
do you mean with reckless?
That's reckless. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Why?
I don't know. Do you know what's the thing of like listening to anything out loud to me? right
Listen,
now?
there's
I don't know
people
why,
playing
it
music
freaks
out
me
loud. That's worse.
I find that weird. as
Definitely
well.
have a fear of technology.
No, people just walk around with music like this. I'm thinking, you're unhinged. Why? Excuse me. Why is the entire train listening to your song? Wouldn't choose to listen
mean-
to that song.
Why though?
What do you mean? Why?
I think it's like a type of person. Every area has to have someone like that.
No, but
It's like back in the
listening
day,
to a
yeah.
song is one thing, but like her going through her social media out loud, I don't see.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Well, I was on a train once and this guy was listening to a podcast
Yeah, that's different.
right in
though.
front of me. He was sat right in front. Do you know how he
Yeah.
was sat today? He was sat right in front of
Yeah.
me, and
That's
he's got his
different.
and he's like his phone's like this, and he listens to a podcast. And I looked at him. I said,
Are you gonna?
"Did I choose to listen to this podcast?"
Yeah, that's different. That's
I was like,
crazy.
Not everyone has headphones. Okay, AirPods are expensive.
Yeah,
I get that.
headphones. The
I get that.
cheap ones.
But here's the thing: read something. Don't disturb my.
No, there is headphones. Come on, you do have headphones.
Don't
Not that
disturb my.
expensive.
No, sometimes
Not
they
everybody
die.
can
I'm not
read.
gonna lie to you. My headphones die.
I'm
Sometimes.
not even talking
They
about.
die at the most unfortunate time.
I'm not talking about AirPods. I'm talking about just get some simple headphones in case it.
I have
dies.
wired headphones.
Actually, I
so-
don't
There
have
you
wired.
go.
I don't have wired headphones at all.
But the
I
thing
do.
with them is you
I
can't
prefer
really
wired
hear them.
headphones.
Huh?
They're not really like, you can't hear properly.
Gave my wired headphones to someone. That's why I don't have them.
Always keep them on you, especially if you fly, because then you can plug it in.
Yeah, no, I don't actually do that. I should.
What's funny about airplane?
Anyways,
That was painful.
on a tangent.
Still technology.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's all part. That's the thing, isn't it? What is technology? Because it's all.
Literally.
There's little things that are all part of technology.
You know
aren't
what worries me is actually the amount of like things that kids consume. Because I think like now,
they? Yeah, kids definitely for me.
I
it's a
think we've
worry.
seen it
I
through our
think-
transitions. Like,
Even us.
yeah, but
when
like,
would you start using?
But like when you're a kid though, like fair enough, your attention span
High school?
does
I was 10.
really,
that's young.
when you say what was 10, what were you consuming?
First, I was only going on CartoonNetwork.com playing games, and then I was on forums. Like, it escalated very quickly.
Oh wow. Okay, no, I don't think I went through that.
No, we didn't.
I think
do
for
that.
me it was like high school, like maybe mid high school is like when
Yeah.
I really was on the internet.
But we
You
weren't.
read fan-
But we weren't
Huh?
really on it.
Fan fiction? No?
Nah, I was
Proud.
like, I feel like the first internet thing I did was like Club Penguin.
Oh, yeah, that was very wholesome.
No.
Kind of.
But that was a thing of like it was like chat rooms and like and like
There were weird adults on every single website.
yeah.
I only had MSN.
I had MSN when I was
we all
like
had MSN.
11.
Yeah,
I love
that's
it.
the only thing
Yes,
that
I
I
didn't know that
thingy.
early.
I'm telling you, I was raised on the
Yeah,
internet
you
already.
were raised on the internet.
Yeah, you were there. It's a good thing we brought you here.
You used to posted.
But do you think it's
Too late for
affected you
me.
mentally? How crazy are you?
I think as technology has progressed, maybe I think my attention span has gotten very short. Like
Yeah,
I see
you
it
know
with
this?
Sam, you know.
I've been watching movies on TikTok.
100%. You've been watching.
Movies on TikTok.
Yeah, I do that as well. So interesting. You know why I'm more interested in the TikTok, the clips, and you gotta find the.
It's like woman finds out she's rich after this person, unknown relative, dies. And it's like a really dramatic video, sound. There's like annoying music over it, but it's got the subtitles. And it's like just a 1 minute clip. Next one.
Yeah.
6 minute clip. Next one. Then you have to search for like part 37.
Yeah, exactly.
You're already
Love it.
deep in. You've committed to
It's
this
like,
now.
you
Even
know,
though in the
commit.
comments it says Netflix and this is what it's called, but it's too late. For
And I
me
love
now.
people in the comments that like share the next episode.
Yeah.
Wholesome people. You're good people.
That's crazy. So you tell me you don't watch movies anymore?
I stopped watching movies.
Yeah. When I was 12.
You stopped watching movies.
I watch I go to the cinema, like I watch Spider-Man, like big things, but I don't really habitually watch movies anymore. Like if I go on Netflix or Amazon or anything, or Disney, I watch TV shows.
Okay, short series. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Our attention spans are.
You saw me watching Castle and you were like, why are you not paying attention? And I was like, this is how I watch
This
this.
is true. Yeah. She was not watching it at all. You know what? I think it has definitely affected our attention span, 100%.
It definitely has.
And like it also, like you said, you've seen it in me. What have you seen it in me?
Please, this
I'll be
episode
talking
has
to
gone
her.
through like 10 topics already.
No, like, I will be talking to her. Literally, we're having a conversation. Next thing I know, her face is going down and she has a phone.
Oh, that's me.
And then she'll do it and then she'll call back and it'll be like, she never stopped. And I'm like, right.
Yeah, my
Are
friend,
we supposed to carry on with the conversation?
my
That
friend
you-
always points that out. She's like, what did I say? And I'm like,
Oh shit! She quizzes you.
yeah.
Yeah, I would fumble.
Yeah, we know. I don't even question it because the moment she puts her head down and has her phone in her hands, like, forget it. There's not even point of carrying.
I'm still listening.
Sam, please. As if.
I'm
as
not.
if.
I'm not even going to lie. I'm not listening. I'm gone.
No, yeah, she's definitely gone.
You guys are lucky I'm still listening.
And it's so
Where is her phone?
It's right
And
here.
it's so weird because like she does it like constantly. Even there are times like I don't think she can just like put her phone down and just stay like this.
No, I can't.
It's like constantly like.
Do you know what's crazy? It's the whole thing. Like, I see a notification, I want to know what it is. Like, and 90% of the time, I know what it is, but I just want to make sure that I know what it is. Is that
No,
normal?
it's not even that. I think it's just like a habit. Like you just.
It is habitual. Yeah, 100%.
When I wear my
It's-
Apple Watch, I pick up my phone less. Actually, it's just knowing
yeah,
What do you mean you
That's why I got an iPhone.
because I'm not checking notifications
Apple
because
Watch.
it
this
tells
is,
me.
And this is what I say. Like it's like when I stopped going on Instagram, when I decided, you know what, I'm not doing Instagram anymore. I'm not gonna lie to you. I felt like I was literally like breaking up with a boyfriend.
When you were left internet.
Yeah,
On what
like
Instagram?
it was like, what I'm gonna miss out. Like what if I'm not able to find like something better to do? What
Fear of
like,
missing out is big, you
it's-
know.
Yeah, it was huge. Like
Oh, yeah.
I decided to literally get off on, should I say, Monday, but only like officially left on Tuesday because it took a while for me to be like, listen, Nadia, like
That's really
get
quick.
over
Still,
yourself.
that's just a day.
Yeah, but like the moment I decided, I should just got off it. Like it's not that big of
Yeah.
a deal when you think about it. But
years ago.
it took a while for me to be like, right, I need to actually get off. Like
Yeah.
it's not that deep. Like, so what if you miss out? Like, you're not gonna die.
Yeah.
And like that's literally like it's how weird, and like you said, like you have that fear of like missing out. So if you have the Apple Watch, at least you can find out, your notifications, what's happening, what everyone is saying. You don't really have to check on it, but at least you're aware of what's happening.
Yeah, but I'm less likely to pick up my phone.
But you're still picking up. That's the problem. Like you're still picking up your phone. You're just doing it
Yeah.
on your watch.
Do you know your phone tells you now how many pickups you've made every
Does
month?
it?
Should we check?
No way. Why does it tell you? I don't think I want to know.
I think you should know.
Where is it on settings?
It's in screen time or whatever that is.
No way, you're kidding. I feel like my phone would actually expose me.
Oh, what is your screen time?
I don't know, Wait. What am I?
My total screen time this week is 52 hours.
52 hours.
That's not that bad. I've been on my laptop.
She's like, I'm not that bad.
It's been worse. Last
And
week
that's
was
the other time.
72.
Like, if you're not on your phone, you're gonna be on your laptop.
So far today,
Last-
7 hours. 36
No, what does it
minutes.
say at the total, the bottom?
4 hours today.
Oh no,
At the bottom.
Click on that.
Click on this.
Where's
The
see
4
all-
hours?
See all activity.
See all.
Okay, say it, Zamzam. What is it?
Oh, what's yours?
This week it was
Where is it?
52 hours and 10 minutes.
Okay, I'm not.
Oh,
mad
see
at you.
all activity.
46 hours and 49 minutes. That's mad,
26 hours on social media.
14 hours on Instagram.
I only had 6 hours on Instagram.
That's mad. 7
WhatsApp, 1
hours
hour.
on Twitter.
9 hours on Twitter.
How do you? Wait, where are you guys
Show her.
checking all this?
And my pickups, my daily average pickups is 226. Most first use after pickup, Twitter, messages, and Instagram.
29 hours.
702 notifications on app.
29 hours.
15 hours on YouTube. What are you watching?
Oh yeah, YouTube. I love YouTube. Music, videos on YouTube. That's me.
She's on YouTube. My YouTube's not even on here for me. I don't think I use YouTube at all.
You don't use YouTube at all.
I
I
rarely-
very
rarely
much
use
use YouTube.
Same. If you scroll to the middle, you'll see how many pickups you
So WhatsApp 4 hours.
Where?
Snapchat 2.
That 284 is your
Instagram
daily
1.
average pickup. My most pickups were on Wednesday, 320.
284 times I pick up my phone.
And if you scroll down further,
Oh wait, where did you
it tells
find
you
that?
how many notifications you get daily on an average.
You pick your phone up 700.
No. That's my notifications.
What a wild and a height.
226.
Wow, and a height. Oh, daily pickups 161. Show
Where
me,
is
show me.
it?
Okay, you know what? We're actually learning stuff, guys. Check these stats because it's actually worrying.
Lux.
I feel like everyone should be aware of this. That's mad.
I know.
How do you check pickups?
Scroll.
Scroll.
I got 433 notifications from Twitter.
Okay, yeah, that's how you pick up your phone.
49 times.
Notifications 48. Do you even need a phone?
I honestly don't. If I didn't, I already told you guys, told you, that if I honestly didn't have family, I probably wouldn't even have a phone.
Yeah, that's actually so true.
No, it's not something for you. It's not.
You always try. That's it. All you need is a WhatsApp group chat.
Honestly,
With the family.
it's just, I feel like my family, like, they always like contact. We're talking 24/7.
Yeah.
Like, they talk every day.
Aw.
Every single
Oh, sorry.
day.
You look.
Yeah, I look traumatized because I am traumatized. So it's like,
We spoke about this before. You know, the funny thing is, I said this before, but like whenever I'm on holiday, I feel like I speak to her mum more than I speak to my own mum.
honestly, like,
And I love it. I'm here for it. Her mum is the
Constantly,
most
like-
wholesome human being.
she wants to be in contact 24/7,
Oh, that's
you know? And when I don't do it, it's like, why didn't you call me? I'm like, bro.
No, but it's a wholesome because she wants to be a part of our experience. She wants to be
Yeah,
like,
she does.
where are you guys going? Show me where you're FaceTime me when you get
Yeah.
there. She wants to be a part. She wants to be
Yes.
there with us.
Very
so
much
cute.
It's
involved.
actually adorable.
I mean, it is cute, but like, I feel like, when does it become a bit of like, my mum is a stalker?
Oh, come on. My family, we have an
Oh,
app called
come
Life
off it.
360.
Get over.
Have you heard of Life
over.
Get
360?
over.
Have you heard of Life 360?
Live 360.
It's a family tracking app. My family know where I am right now.
Yeah, that's a bit.
Nah,
too much.
nah,
I'm
nah,
gonna
nah,
lie to
nah.
you.
Mum would love
Mainly to
that.
convince my younger siblings to be on it. So we also had to be on it.
That's a bit much.
But it's become this thing where we know who's home, who's not, where
Okay.
they are.
That's a bit
But
much.
isn't that like, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, when does it become too much, or is it too much? But then again, you have that thing with parents. Like nowadays, you know, times are dangerous and stuff like that. So I guess
Yeah.
it is that comfort of like, you know what, he's doing fine,
Yeah.
or she's doing fine.
But it's
But
consistently
when
explaining
is
why
it?
are you here?
Or it's like, why have you been on this road for this many hours? Are you okay? It's like, oh yeah, I'm fine. I'm not actually there. And then it like refreshes or whatever.
See, that's what I'm saying. It's a bit too much.
Wow. Yeah, nah, my mum
I
would
think
love
it's-
that.
It's like consistently trying to
I
explain
have
myself.
nothing to hide.
It's not about hiding anything,
No,
though, innit?
no, it's not about hiding.
It's
That-
just about I want a bit of privacy. Do you know
It's
what I
not even that, like, why did
Is my trip to as
Nah,
a private? Is my trip
Nah.
here a private?
yeah,
I want to be able to be like,
100%, I
oh,
want
guess where I
privacy.
went today. No, I already know where you went. I
Yeah.
saw it now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what happens.
Do you know what I mean? It's
Oh,
very
you
boring.
ate there?
No, I don't want
Where's the
that.
food from? Blah blah.
You know what, guys? I don't even
Yeah.
care.
Do you know that was me? That was me on Instagram. Like whenever I'm like, oh yeah, guess what I got up to this week? We already know. So like, yep. But that's when I start. You know
You're
what?
fully out
I
there
stopped
posting.
posting. I stopped posting on Instagram. Yeah, not because like I was worried about my safety. I'll be honest. I stopped posting because like I just felt like things were going like wrong. Like I would miss a flight. Something bad would happen. I said, "You will lie. I'm not posting.
Yeah.
I'm not posting anything. I'm posting things
she
way."
That's
Yeah,
what I
so-
thought, but then things were going wrong anyway. So I was like,
This is
okay,
true.
well,
Yeah.
This is so
She
true.
did it. She actually did believe that.
Yeah,
I
but do you know
remember
what it is?
she
Yeah,
talked to me about it.
People like alhamdulillah, like I get to travel a lot as a part of my work, right? Very exciting, and I'm very appreciative of it, yeah. But like, it's when people are like, oh my god, you're always traveling. Like, when do you not travel, Miss
Yeah.
Miss International? There's a point
Yeah.
where it starts to grind on you. Like,
Yeah.
it's like
they just want to see you more.
it's like no, it's
They
like-
want to see you more.
it comes across as like passive aggressive. Like, why are you
Yeah.
mad that I'm traveling? Like,
Yeah.
I get it. Like, it's great, but like I'm doing it for work. Like, I'm like going from location to location, going to conference to conference. Like, I'm not actually like living my best life. And it's actually not fun, like traveling for work, like
Yeah.
consistently. It gets like, it's fun in the beginning, but when you're doing it, like when you have like multiple trips in 1 month and you're doing back to back to back to back,
You burn out.
it's so emotionally and physically exhausting. But people don't realize that, and they're like, "Oh yeah, look at you. I would love to be da da da." And then even if I like, if people ask me like, "Oh, how are you?" I was like, "Oh, I'm actually not feeling well." They're like, "But look at you, you're here," and it's like, "Okay, well, I just won't tell you."
At
I'm
least,
feeling.
at least you're in what,
Yeah,
Thailand while you're
at
not feeling well.
At least you've got sun. And I'm like, okay, wow, minimize my emotions.
Maybe they're just trying to make you feel. This is what I mean. People mean well.
No. I think people do mean well though, 100%.
I feel like you
No, you're
excuse
right.
a lot of things that are done.
I'm
you.
gaslighting myself.
No, you're absolutely right though. I think people do mean well when they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're actually happy for you in the sense that like,
Yeah.
but it doesn't come across as like when you're in that bubble and you're consistently like,
But then again, you need to understand like what you post is the perfect story.
yeah.
So
yeah,
they don't
100%.
really see like the struggle of guys have to get up early, and they don't really see that. So
Yeah, no.
if I feel like if you were to post
See the
that
cute
with
picture,
the cute pictures,
like my lattes, I
Exactly.
get on the train.
yeah,
Like like they see the
Yeah.
the fun
The
stuff.
usual
Exactly.
9 to 5.
yeah.
You know, see me looking a
Literally.
mess, crying.
That's what I mean. I feel like if people were to post that, and I think that's the problem with
Yeah.
social media, is like you're always posting like the perfect things,
God
everything
forbid I
perfect.
post myself crying on the internet.
Oh yeah, no.
Why?
For a bit. Nah.
Why?
I took a moment to stop, take pictures of myself while I was crying.
Dude.
I don't know. Imagine doing that.
No, but you know
I do it. I look in the mirror.
But
and I'm
why
like,
if you're doing a video like you're talking about something like and you start crying?
You know what? Recently, my
delete
cousin
it.
did that, like, by the way. She, like, not post, but, like, she had a low. She was going through a really low, right? She took a picture of herself, right? And she was like, I never want to feel like this again.
"Aw."
And so she took a picture of herself and she has that picture to, like, remind herself. And I think that's really
That would make
interesting.
me cry. I'm not gonna lie. If I see a picture of myself crying,
Crying, yeah. Make
feel
you
like
cry.
that all
Yeah,
over
I'd get,
again.
I'm hella emotional as well. If I see
Yeah.
anyone crying, I'm crying too.
same.
Literally.
It's like if you're sick,
I could watch a show and, like,
Literally.
people are crying.
someone being sick.
Okay,
You
no.
go,
Yeah, if I hear someone, the minute I hear that gurgitating
Really?
sound, that's it. I'm with you, literally.
Crazy empathetic.
No, I think it's just a brain,
It's like a mentality thing.
unfortunately.
well, it's like when you see someone yawn and you want to yawn as well, that kind of thing.
Apparently, if you do that, it means you're a caring person. There was like a study done.
Yeah.
Yeah. If
What?
you yawn,
What if
Or somebody else
you yawn and someone else yawn?
yeah.
I'm definitely a psychopath then because I don't not yawn.
doesn't that make you
I'm
yawn?
just like,
I don't think a psychopath. Well, would a psychopath know they're a psychopath?
I don't think so.
Wait, actually, I think.
is it like with a drunk person or they're drunk?
I hope so.
No, they never know.
They do
like,
that.
they don't. It's like you're drunk. No, I'm not. I'm perfectly fine. Whoa, going sideways. Literally.
Well, they know
How would you know what a drunk person would act like,
That's a very
Sam?
valid point. That's a very valid point.
Thank you very much.
You make good points.
I think I deal with those
No idea.
things. I should know.
No, the reason I say it is because, like, I feel like they would know because they've consumed the drinks.
Sorry, is this not?
You're not. Do you know what you would think?
It stopped now.
Yeah, stop. But do you know what? You're talking sense. When you're drunk, there's no sense to anything.
Okay.
So like, it doesn't matter if the person has drunk 20 shots. Yeah, they'll still do it.
20.
Well, I'm just giving an
20 shots,
example.
just give an example on it. But, like, I just thought because they would know because of, like, how much they've consumed and have an idea.
No, and the thing with
probably
drinking
not.
is like, there's different ways of getting drunk. There's sometimes you don't even know it happened and you're gone, like done. You went from sober to
On the floor.
not on the floor, but like you're done. So it's just different. But yeah.
On that note, no, I don't know why it reminded me of, you know how when you're out and about and someone could just be filming you? I have a fear of that.
Oh,
I have a fear of minding my business and ending up on some viral video. Just because I was minding my business.
What, one of those, those pranks that you get and like you don't really like
I got
help
pranked.
someone.
I got pranked.
Oh really?
We were, me and my friend were outside Westfield where we were on the steps. Not Stratford,
Uh-huh.
White City.
Okay.
That's a big difference because,
That's
Stratford
right.
is known for their
Huge
YouTube
difference.
population.
Yeah.
But we were just chilling. And then this guy sits down with a box with a bin bag over it. And it was so strange. Like, he's on the phone to what seemed to be his mum, screaming about how he wants to take the birds back home. And then we hear tweeting coming from inside the box. And then he goes, Mum, actually, this is so inappropriate. He's like, Mum, please don't shout me like that. It turns me on. And me and my friend were just like, but obviously we're making like, then I was like, listen to my friend, like, I think we're being pranked. There's no way. Because we're taking selfies at the same time as well. So we just put our phone down and we decided to listen. We're like, let's listen.
Okay.
He carries on. He talks to his mom inappropriately, hangs up, and then he starts telling someone else about the story in more detail. And we're just like cracking up.
Oh no.
And then he comes up to us and he's like, do you want me to take your selfie for you? And we're like, okay.
Maybe not. Did you say okay?
Yeah.
Why would you say okay?
Yeah, that's actually weird.
Listen, it was overwhelming. I did not know what was going on.
A
Overwhelming.
lot happening in that situation.
At the end of the day, that video hasn't surfaced anywhere. So I'm glad.
Yet.
But that stuff freaks me out because we looked around. We were like, where's the camera? Where's somebody? Like, where's anything pointed? We couldn't find anything in our vision. Like, I don't know if they were just sat at a restaurant with like zooming in.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But
that
then
would
again,
give me
you
anxiety.
do have crazy people, out there nowadays. So
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to get like a viral moment, like, cause like all the time.
Aren't you?
So it's scary. Give me anxiety.
do you live your life like you're in a
Want to
movie?
give me anxiety?
No, I just mean, this
Ready
is being filmed.
Wait for the moment.
I don't want to go back.
Ready for the moment.
for good reason.
No, I write a lot about people going viral and stuff, and some people hate it. So like they're like, I don't want to be interviewed. I didn't.
Yeah,
I didn't want.
I would
to go viral.
never.
I didn't
want
want
to
this.
Never.
It's ruined my
You
life.
have no control whatsoever.
Yeah.
And you never know how people are going to react to it as well. That's the thing. Because you might think you're doing something good, but the reaction will
There's
be
like a bad
completely
reaction.
opposite.
Yeah.
That's actually very true.
So I
Nah,
don't think I would
going viral
ever
would give
want
me
to be in that
anxiety.
position.
I think it would scare me.
Yeah.
I hate it when people start selling a T-shirt after they've gone viral.
So Nadia wants
Why
to
would
do.
you say that?
That's what Nadia wants to do. I hope.
That would be a nice.
You know what the
t-shirt,
crazy
do
thing
you
is? Yeah, like
I'll
yeah,
wear it.
like the fact that we
think? Better.
Now I feel like I have to.
have to back
You are. I better see that picture on Instagram as well.
It's gonna cut to me.
Picture.
I endorse this shirt. Yeah.
You're like got a sponsorship deal from the Flop Squad.
I feel like there's ways of monetizing when you go viral, and that a lot of people do it wrong.
Really, what are the ways to monetize?
Like a good way is to continue doing the right thing. Like don't
Yeah,
look-
do what
don't
got you
look to
viral in
go
the first
viral.
place,
Yeah,
kind of thing.
yeah,
That's why
yeah,
people
yeah.
like.
Just stay true to yourself.
yeah.
Kind of thing. So cheesy. But yeah.
Do you know what it is? It's like we're literally doing a video podcast, right? And there's like, and you're gonna post clips and stuff. But the idea of like it just blowing up scares me. I don't want.
Yeah,
I would be happy
100%.
for like a couple of people to watch
Tight
it.
knit
Yeah,
community.
100%.
Do you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
tiny, like niche community of people that are actually interested in the
Yeah,
conversation that we're
yeah.
having.
That's better most
Do you know
times.
what I mean? I actually would love that. But the
Yeah.
idea of it like just going out and mainstream and like random people talking, like it's like it wasn't
Yeah.
for you anyways. Please.
It scares me.
Oh,
It's for my sisters.
I went viral on a podcast at work once.
Did you?
It had like 1 million
Of course you did.
views.
BuzzFeed.
It was scary. No, like
That's
all
what I
s-
mean.
I just said this one. We were just talking. It wasn't even one of the topics, and I'm
Yeah.
like, yeah, I don't see images in my head. And we just talk about it. We laugh about it. And everyone in the comments, people are psychoanalyzing me. Someone's like, she looked to the left. She's seeing images. I'm sorry, I don't see anything. You don't understand. And people are just literally arguing with me in the comments.
Wait, what was the video on?
I was just saying that I don't.
See images.
She said something, and I was like, oh no, I don't. She's like, oh, you're one of those people. And I was like, yeah, I didn't see images in my head.
Oh, I'm like that too, you know.
It's
Can you
normal.
see
I
images?
thought that was
Can you
normal. I thought
create
that's what it
images in
was.
your head? Can you close your eyes and like actually make new images?
I thought that was just a figure of speech.
How we had this conversation before?
Girls, that's what I do best. I literally I will go into a whole different world. Like it is crazy.
I do that with sound. So like if I'm at home, like the other day I caught myself, I'm having a whole conversation in my head.
Oh.
And sometimes my mouth is moving, and my mum walked past me, she left, and I was like, she saw.
All right, so it's not about
I do
images,
that
it's about
sometimes.
talking.
Literally.
I do that sometimes.
Or
yeah,
not,
yeah, yeah.
even when I'm spelling something, like I literally like have the word like in my head, like it's there and I can see it.
Oh, I write it down. Oh, this is why we're different.
It's
I have to quickly get a pen and
I'll
Oh,
write this
really?
down.
write it out to see if I'm
Yeah.
spelling it right.
no, I can.
This is
see
true.
it,
I'm like that. If you tell me to spell something out loud, I need to write it.
oh no,
like,
I
if
can
If it's easy,
literally see it
obviously, but
in my head.
But it's just, like in my head, I feel like if I write it, I'll get it right.
yeah.
Rather than saying it out loud, everything gets jumbled. Also, the thing is, I realized I'm one of those people that like I can't create a new image in my head. I think I did like a challenge with somebody.
You can
And
create
so,
a
like,
new image.
I can't create something new. Like, so if they say to me, like, imagine, I don't know, like a purple tree that's growing out of a building, like something, I won't be able to imagine it. What I would do is like I would have like images that I've already seen before, and then I would like kind of
Oh.
put them together. Do you get it?
Photoshop together.
Yeah, Photoshop them together. Like I wouldn't be able to create something brand new in my head. Like it's just not.
I think so. I think that's why I can't do art. I was the
Yeah.
worst. I was so bad.
They say like that's people that are like creative or have the ability to see things in a different lens.
I mean, I'm creative. I can like Photoshop to my heart's desire. I can.
I'm creative. I can Photoshop.
Yeah, you're right.
I can do that, but ask me to draw an orange or the tree behind you. If I had to do that from memory,
I mean, even I can't do that.
Maybe
I
I
would
would draw
proper
like
professional.
the heart leaf, but that's it.
Yeah, I think we have to be like proper professionals to
No, I
actually
can't draw.
Or even
get
like,
on with that.
I'm trying to think of something. Or if like a crime happened. This is one. A crime happened. And I'm asked, what did you see? I'll tell you what I heard.
You know what?
I don't know what I saw.
I'm one of those people. Like, I think the longer it goes, the more I'm like describing something completely different.
I start, yeah, literally, the longer it's been.
Yeah,
Or
it's
if
like
I
when you
don't,
create
It's like if you
something
say to me like, "You sure the hair wasn't brown?" I'd be like,
now
yeah,
that you
like,
mention
maybe it was.
"Maybe the hair was brown."
Like,
Now that you mention it.
like this guy with the bird thing. The only reason I remember is because me and my friend was speaking about it at the time, and I was literally trying to remember like man, stairs, bird, bag. Like everything was so bizarre. I had to like memorize facts.
Yeah.
But I don't know what he was wearing. I don't remember what he looked like.
Yeah, no, I'm terrible like that.
There's no way I would even find his YouTube account. I don't know what he looked like.
You know when people are like, oh yeah, remember that day when I wore this outfit, you know, and I'll be like, what were you wearing?
Or they're like, what do you think of this picture, this dress? Do you think it would look nice on me, like on ASOS or whatever? And I'm like, I don't know, put it on, show me.
No, but I can approximate if you show me the dress.
No, I
But
order like
if you're
5
like,
things.
remember on my 21st birthday when I wore that pink dress, did it suit me? I think what pink dress?
I think a lot of people struggle with that, anyways.
No, but like people they'll be like, yeah, I remember that outfit. I don't remember that.
I don't remember my clothes.
I don't remember my own clothes.
I don't remember my own clothes. Yeah,
I'm the same.
I have repurchased the same. I have so many white turtlenecks
You know what?
because I forget they exist.
Crazy, because I do the same thing, and my mum, she'll be like, "You already have this."
I have 4 black.
And I'm like, "No, I don't."
All the same.
And
Like
she'll pull it out.
those ones.
Really?
Yeah.
Yo, you guys are weird.
Actually, so true. I do the exact.
How can you say that? Because you're always wearing something different.
I have so many clothes that are the same.
Yeah,
Can I see you?
but you're always wearing something different. And then again, if you're talking about tops and stuff like that,
Like tops and stuff.
Right,
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
I've bought the same H&M shirt
Yeah.
Yeah.
like twice, like back to back.
Yeah, that's just.
Oh, I need
keep
to
it,
get this,
'cause you
and
might
I
not
know-
forget.
and I
Yeah, some
forgot-
people be like, oh, it's a uniform and it's an aesthetic. No, I
No,
generally
no.
forgot
I genuinely
owned
forgot
it.
I had it. Same. I'd be like,
Oh
I
right.
thought I needed to get it, but I got it last time. But I didn't even know.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a social media problem. Because you have the similar. Because I would buy it twice just in case like one messes up. So I
Yeah.
have the
If
other
I
one.
like it, yeah, get.
Oh yeah, I get
that,
that.
yeah,
Really?
but not that I would
What's that
forget
sound?
that I bought it.
If I like it, I'm gonna get it in every color.
Oh my
Pretty
god,
much.
I do that on purpose. But if I haven't worn it for a while and I forget it exists and it wasn't significant to me, I will buy it again.
Sometimes though,
But like
sometimes
if
I
I
pretty
buy
much
food,
forget quite
I
easily.
put it in the freezer, it's gone. See you in 3 years when it's expired.
oh yeah, you forgot it was there.
Yeah.
I do that too. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think it's a memory
Wow,
thing.
you guys, yeah, this
think
is
it's a
really
memory
bad.
Maybe I should attention span.
I think we have terrible attention spans.
100% you do. Like, there's
Honestly, like,
not doubt about it.
and I've said this before. Like, if I'm not doing something in that moment, then I'm gone. You've lost my attention. Like, I need to be
Yeah.
able to.
Yeah.
Like, so whenever I'm in a meeting, for example, right, I need to be like,
Action.
okay, what are the actions?
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
if I don't
Yeah.
do that, if I don't write down those actions immediately, those actions are never gonna happen because
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I have a to-do list every day that I write and I
Yeah.
rip off at the end of the day and I write what I'm doing the next day.
yeah,
Oh
nah.
my god!
Otherwise it's
You know
gone.
what? And it's worse when like you manage people as well, because you have to set actions for people. You have to remember the actions. You say. So you gotta be like, I need you to get this done. So for me now, one of the things I've learned is that like at the end of every meeting, especially because I like to do snap meetings, right? At the end of each meeting, like literally the last minute is, all right, what does everyone need to do, right? And it's like ... and then I'll email that list to everybody.
Yeah.
Right? So everyone knows, and I know, right? So the next meeting I can be like, who's done what? Where are we at with this? Do you know what I mean? Because listen, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've forgotten. I sometimes sit there if I don't write. If I start my work day right, and I don't have a list of what I need to do. Best believe I'm spending half of that day figuring out what I need to do.
The same.
But I
Literally,
feel like those sort of things you have to write it down because
I am procrastinating. I'm like,
there's things to remember, there's things that you don't need to remember. You can just write it down
What
so
should
it's
I-
there.
What should I be doing today? And then it'll be like anything but like, oh, maybe I should go make myself a coffee.
But that's just
Oh, or I'll make
not you not
I'll
knowing
make
what
a
you need
tea.
to do.
I'll put the tea down. I'll look back an hour later. It's cold. I forgot the tea. It's not funny. It's a real problem.
That's broken us.
You guys know, and you have the similar thing as well. So it just tells me that you're obviously like
Honestly, Nadia,
you're
It is-
broken.
it's a problem. It's an actual problem. I'll make
It
myself
really
a
is.
nice cup of coffee. It'll be so hot. It'll be lovely. I sit down. Tell me why I'm looking at it and it's cold. Like this.
And I bet ask her what she's been doing. Nothing interesting. She
I'm
wasn't
not gonna
in
lie
the
to
nothing interesting.
And then sometimes, yeah, I'll have like an hour lunch break. I'll be like, oh, let me just go to the kitchen, make something. But let me go on TikTok first. The hour's gone.
wow.
The next meeting started. Literally, I haven't had food yet.
Oh yeah, sometimes I'll have breakfast at 3
Yeah. I think that's normal when you
or
work from
4
home,
or
innit?
5. Yeah.
Everyone's kind
Or
of
I
moved breakfast and lunch and dinner all around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have breakfast at 4 after school. Because I don't have breakfast in the morning.
So,
So
what
that's
time do you have? No,
after school.
you
I
have
come back from
breakfast
school.
and lunch together.
Wait, do you
No,
get
I
like
don't
breaks?
eat. In school
Anything at all?
at all.
Seriously?
Because I start my food, like I get home at 4 o'clock. That's when I eat breakfast. That's when I have my milk, cereals.
What about your breaks
and
and
then
lunch?
I have lunch.
at
Yeah,
school.
I have them, but I just don't eat
Your
because
first meal
I
is
eat
breakfast.
quite late. So by the time I get home at night, like to go sleep, I'm just full. So in the morning, I don't feel like eating at all.
At all. So even school lunch.
Yeah, no. There might be like some things that I might eat, but normally no.
Oh no, I'm starving throughout the whole day. I can feel the
Yeah,
heartburn.
I don't.
Really?
I just don't have the time.
If I have a coffee, I'm good. I just need a coffee in the
I mean, I
morning.
do forget to eat sometimes, but
But now let's just bring it back to.
technology.
Do you think it's good or bad?
Technology. Technology. I can't say technology is bad, can we?
I think it's good, actually.
But I like what you said. Like, it's not the technology that you fear; it's the people.
Yeah,
So it's more about like
So true.
the people that are using
yeah.
technology in the end of the day. Like, how do they abuse it? Because
Yeah, because I feel
A
like
lot of
you
people
can use
do
anything
abuse.
for good or bad in it.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
the
100%.
And I think there's with anything like with you can use it to destroy someone, you can use it to empower someone and elevate
Yeah.
someone. So you're like we know stories of like how social media has literally changed the lives of people. Do you know what I mean?
In a good way or bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I think like for me, a lot of my like social activism that I do is on social media.
Yeah.
Like all the mass mobilizing, all the like educating. Like I think social media has played like a pivotal part to
Yeah.
to the work that I do. So for me, I can't imagine not using social media because I've grown up on social media, innit?
Same.
But at the same time, I do sometimes question it. Like,
Yeah.
do I need to leave the space?
Which is good.
Yeah,
'Cause I feel like you should question it.
100%.
I do kind of wish like I want to disappear for like 6 months and delete everything, but I can't. It's my job. So.
But see, I don't even want to disappear from internet. I just want to disappear like
This is
life
true.
general.
Thought that
Just
too, you know.
Are you
have
okay?
three. But you know, no, it's not even.
In life in general.
No,
We're not gonna
You
skip
guys,
past that.
first of all, you didn't even hear what I said. I mean, like, do you not ever feel like just like going somewhere, no one knows you, and you're by yourself, no phones, nothing?
No, that makes me severely anxious.
Oh my god, I would love that.
Bro.
I would love, like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I'm not trying to end up in a real taken.
We went on a trip.
Taken.
We went on a girls
Nah,
trip
what
to
are you
like.
talking about?
We went on a girls trip to Dorset, right? Like, and we had a little cabin. It was 4 of us. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's when I realized I'm a city girl, because these
That's
lot were
not even
like
being a city
these
girl,
were like
it's
these
just
were
like-
like the birds are chirping. It's beautiful.
First of all,
out
I
here." And
wasn't
it
like
It was like
that.
green.
Oba
It was
was like that,
green,
but-
right?
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm thinking, when we get back to the city, we need some
I need people.
like it was the thing of like
No, I
it was the
love-
thing of like I liked it but for so long, like I realized I could never just live that kind of rural life. Like I need people, I need busy, I need things to do.
Need
Like, I'm a city
distractions.
girl, right? Whereas like I feel like you would like,
I would
thrive in that situation.
love.
She'd be like, hey, let's go milk the cows. I'm thinking, nah.
I'm not even talking about that kind of situation. I'm talking about like just like being in the room, like somewhere completely different.
Yeah.
No one knows me, and like just having no phones, no one there. It's just.
I struggled.
Whew, I would love that. I'm actually like, I'm trying to find, because the thing is with my family, it's so hard for me to be like, listen, I'm going to be away for 3 days. Why are you going to be away for 3 days? What's happening? Why can we not contact? There's going to be a lot of questions being asked. So I'm trying to think
Never
of
gonna
like,
get that, by the way.
I'm trying to think of like, when am I going to find
I need you to
time?
acknowledge that you're never going to be able to escape your family. You could be like 50.
Oh, you know, no, I'm going to
I'll be
make
like,
it happen. I'm going to,
Nadia,
sooner or later,
Nadia, what are you?
because I feel like the need for that is getting
You
stronger.
know what's crazy, right? Like I thought Somali families were like proper in your business, kind of like always like on the phone together. And then I met Nadia's family. I said, we're the same. We're literally the same. Her like aunts are like this. They're all really tight. They're all consistently together.
Everyone knows
every
everything
weekend.
that's
Everyone's like
happening.
all the cousins are together. Everyone's
Literally.
eating. Like 24/7. They're on the phone to each other. Like it's the same with my family. Like my aunties know every step I take because my mum reports them back.
Yep,
and they
that's it.
call you and then like they're like, you know what I mean? And I didn't realize Portuguese culture is so similar. It's crazy.
It is crazy. So I am looking to get that time. So forget about switching off from
Never gonna happen.
social media.
Never gonna happen.
Switching off from people who disappear. I would love to do
No,
that.
but you know what?
I'm
You
not
said
gonna lie.
switching off from life. It just sounded like you wanted to
I know.
unalive yourself.
D word.
God, no. I want
It
to
was
very much
concerning,
be
that's why I was
alive.
like,
Oh no, I
good?
very much want to be alive, but I just want to like not have people around me.
Nah, I can't do it.
That's how I like
You
relax.
know what though? When I moved to Brussels, it was kind of like that because I was alone by myself in an apartment. None of my friends were there. I hated it. And that's when I turned to Clubhouse. I mean, loads of friends at Clubhouse. Obviously.
So did I.
It was great. Clubhouse was a great phase.
Yeah, she was trying to like, Nadia John. I was like, hell no. I'm
You know
trying to
what?
get away
I
from
had
people.
some interesting conversations at Clubhouse. It was like one of the spaces where, like, especially in the beginning, where people,
I think
everyone
like-
was trying to find like a space to like speak and network because everything was locked down. And for me, I was in a new environment, and like I didn't want to tell my friends how depressed I was and how horrible it was to be by myself consistently because they would feel bad, right? So it was just venting to these strangers every day was great because it was like they're not my friends. They're not like
They
they're
don't
not
know
gonna
me.
feel any type of way. They're just gonna hear me rant and be like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, cool.
Did
And it
you
was
not
great.
think like someone could be screen recording?
I mean, not really. And also, I was like, what are they gonna screen record like me being like Brussels is like racist? And I think that was things I was tweeting. Do you know what I mean? But like,
Wasn't anything new.
it wasn't anything new. But I think it was a nice distraction. It was just things to do, things to talk about,
Yeah.
different opinions.
I think that period really created like the fear of losing out. Anything was happening online because so much was happening online.
So much.
So
online,
much.
Yeah. And it was
Nah.
like, there'd be like pre-conversations
I
happening
loved
on
it.
Twitter. And then the rooms would happen like on Clubhouse.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I loved it at first, but then I was like,
No, I loved lockdown.
I can't do this anymore. I need to go outside.
What do you
Start
mean? I
getting
was
basic
going
fever.
outside. I
No,
was.
We weren't allowed outside.
Do you know what?
I don't
You-
know about you. I was out doing walks.
Yeah, she was walking
Oh,
regularly.
walking.
Oh yeah, 100%. I was doing walks.
I was doing that
I
too.
was
I went on a couple of
chilling.
walks to the shop.
I was undercover meeting my friends.
Yeah, I remember that video during lockdown where like these group of boys were like hang around in the street corner and the police come, and then when we're allowed to do exercise outside,
Oh yes, I
and they
saw
all started
that.
running in the spot. I remember that. So, honestly, but it's literally what I was doing. I was walking around and as well, but I had my headphones in it. I was like listening to these but I remember I left Clubhouse. I stopped using it when it just got really toxic, and it was like there was like the
I
whole
didn't get.
like.
To,
There was like the whole Me Too, like Somali girl
Oh,
stories that
right.
broke out, and then it was just people just being like mad, like recording, posting this, like false
Tagging
narratives
each
being
other.
created.
Yeah.
It was just I was just watching people lie in like real time because there's so many trolls on there, innit? Like everyone was just a voice,
Yeah.
and people were just people I knew would come into room. Like I've heard obviously like seen them in a different room would come in and say the completely different, like make up a BS story about a situation going on, and I'm like, this is how rumors get.
I
this
saw
is
that happen,
mad.
but not. They weren't doing anything crazy like that. But she was telling some fake stories. So I messaged her like, "What are you doing?" She's just like, "Ha ha ha ha."
Literally, I have, yo, you know what it is, yeah? And I saw people that were my own friends that I've known for years, right? Come into rooms and just say the most like BS things about themselves, and I'm like, the fuck?
Maybe they just wanted to reinvent themselves.
And
Just like you were saying, going somewhere,
I-
no one
I-
knows you.
I'm not trying to reinvent
Yeah,
myself. I'm
no,
trying to get away
they would
from
definitely
people.
reinvent
What are you
themselves,
talking
but it was just
about?
wild. Or like even say stuff that I know they don't believe in, like just completely like
Yeah, that's different.
contradict
crazy.
stuff that I'm like, why are you saying this mad stuff? I know you don't believe in any of this stuff.
Yeah, that's
Maybe
crazy.
they do.
You know,
That's true.
you're right. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. But it was wild. Like that's when I left. I was like, this place is just too toxic. I don't want to be in like these
Yeah.
rooms and like
I
be
was in really
associated.
wholesome rooms. I've listened to those chaotic ones
Yeah.
because everyone else was like, "Get in." But generally speaking, I was in very wholesome.
I was mostly in wholesome rooms, but I think there was a period though where I think it switched. Even like the wholesome rooms, like
Yeah.
there was
Even
just
now,
problematic,
it's
problematic
really
voices.
wholesome now because everyone's left. The chaos agents have left.
Really,
Yeah.
I don't even pay
No, what's
attention to it.
walking.
But nah, honestly, like that, I remember that phase. But yeah, the only reason I said it is because I feel like for me, like the COVID period, like it was a time in which I was away from like everything, and I kind of felt it was nice to like restart. It was weird in a weird way. It was like nobody knew me at all. Like I was kind of in my own space, my new environment, and it was like I could to like be who I want to be in this space.
And then after
But
a
then
while,
actually the reality is you realize that actually when it comes to like your social media presence and how people perceive you is going to remain the same because you've built that over years, and that's just who people think you are.
Yeah.
yeah.
And also the thing is, I don't know if you get this by the way, but like when people meet me in real life, they're like, oh, you're so much nicer. Do I come across
I've
as
gotten
mean?
that. I've
Yeah,
gotten
you
that,
do.
actually.
Not as
How?
mean, but
How do I come across
100%.
as mean? Tell me, how do I come across
your face is like straight.
I'm literally smiling in every single picture. Go on my Instagram
She
right now.
is.
I'm like,
Yeah, so is the next bitch you're gonna find. She's probably gonna be smiling to. That doesn't mean she's not a bitch.
Okay, tell me. Do you get that as well?
Yeah, I get it. People are like, you're so
Yeah.
much nicer in person. You're so soft.
But what was your actually? We were internet. This is actually a good point. We were internet friends.
Listen, if I thought you were scary or unapproachable, I would not have DM'd you and said, hey, you around? No
That's
way.
actually so true. But the one thing is, yeah, we were internet friends for so long.
Before you
We actually
connected.
only recently met.
But allegedly, we did meet before.
Okay, allegedly, technically we did. Yeah, you're right. You wrote an article. You just forgot about my existence.
I'm sorry.
she literally included me in an
I
article.
took a picture of her.
in 2000
Still on my laptop.
2016,
17, 18?
and you forgot.
17, I think,
Yeah.
probably.
It's like the winter.
Yeah, she's like, my outfit was 10/10, and she was like, gotta get you on the, what was it, London Modest Fashion Week.
Yeah. We're doing a BuzzFeed story.
Yeah, anyways, that's when we first technically met, but didn't really meet. She just took a picture of me, I guess. But we met recently in a conference in Manchester. I was at the
And what did you
conference,
think?
and she was coming to the conference as a journalist. And then she messaged me, and the weird thing is, in my head, I feel like I'd met her before, and I haven't. It's just been her friend on internet for ages. So
And we have
follow each
mutual
other.
friends. That's why it's
We have loads of mutual friends. Yeah, that's very true. And it was just like, oh, Ikran.
When you say you were friends on the internet, you mean like you used to talk, or you were just there?
just observing each other, I guess.
Just,
Like,
just social. Just,
Done.
you know what? You've never been on Twitter. I don't think you can
but
understand.
it's not like 1 year.
No.
It's not
'Cause
2
I'ma
years.
be honest-
It's like a good 7 years.
Yeah. And like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have a lot of internet friends,
Same.
and I think it's very normal now. Like, I think our generation, and I think the generation after is gonna be even worse.
Yeah.
But like, it's really normal to have internet friends.
I met someone for the first time
When you
I
say
flew
internet
out.
friends,
to
but
see
you
her.
don't talk though.
You flew out.
I stayed with her for a week.
Oh my days, that's so cool. I want to do that.
I was like, hey, I'm going
Oh,
to
is that
New
when you
York
went to
for
New
work.
York?
Yeah. And she's like,
Nice.
oh, well, why didn't you stay at mine? Because I was like, I can't afford like a hotel to stay
Yeah.
longer. And she's like, and I was like, okay.
Why not?
Yeah.
That's so cool. How
coming.
were you friends with her for ages?
Yeah, we're still friends.
See what I mean? That's like, it's just normal to have internet friends.
But you don't talk.
But it's like listen, I've watched.
I'm not even saying like talk like every day. I'm talking like
explain
it's like
Stranger.
7 years you've been there and like
she's been stalking
you
me for 7
didn't
years.
talk at all. Not even like, hey,
I don't think so. Maybe
Maybe there's like
Maybe like
tweets or
a random
something.
tweet
Replies.
interactions. Maybe like I DM'd you at some point for something, or like I don't know.
chatting.
I don't think we
chatting.
actually.
If you don't remember,
I
then
don't
it didn't happen.
No, but like
It's just that we're in the same spaces.
yeah,
Right. I'm probably gonna have that soon enough. I'm
it's
guessing.
pretty normal. It is actually pretty normal.
Yeah, it is.
I have internet friends that I've met like abroad.
Yeah.
Like I
then
have
message
people
me.
that I've never met, but I do speak to them. Like I could tell you things about them because I spoke to them. Like we had
I
conversations.
could tell you things about some of them.
Of course, you've been stalking each other without actually talking.
Yeah, for years.
It's not
crazy.
stalking.
Like there's
I
loads
feel like
of
we
people.
did speak.
There's loads of people that I would love to actually meet, that I've just been friends with on the internet for ages.
Yeah.
And the weird thing is, yeah, like actually, there's somebody that I'm meeting on Thursday, like a clubhouse friend, right? That like I also follow on Instagram and Twitter, and we're gonna have dinner for the first time. But the weird thing is, she messaged me. She's like, "I'm coming back." She's working in Qatar right now. I'm coming back, and then I thought to myself,
Oh,
"Wait, I've never
Asha.
met you." No, not Asha.
okay.
And she's like, "Oh, I've never met her." I never met her, but at this point, I talked to her so casually that like she feels like a good, like a friend,
That's it.
family
You
level.
guys
Do you know what I
talk.
mean? Like, so I'm thinking like, mad, we've actually never met. And I just deeped it, like when we were making the
Yeah.
dinner plans. Do you know what I mean?
But you talk though,
Yeah.
which is that's what I'm talking. As long as
Yeah.
there's talking going on, it's fine. You can call them your internet friend. But I feel like if you're just like following each other, but like there's nothing going on, just like checking each other's videos and pictures, and that's it.
I was interacting with her
That
tweets.
sounds a little bit weird.
Her K-pop tweets. That's for BTS tweets. she's BTS fan.
Love the supporting.
She's a BTS
Supporting
fan.
my fandom.
I was absolutely not doing that.
Rude.
Will it be weird if I see what the hell is BTS?
That's
Love
how
it.
everybody.
This is how you know she's on the internet. Because you know what? Even if you don't care about BTS, right? You will know about BTS if you're on the internet often. Take it away. What's BTS?
I feel like you go to shops, right? You listen to commercial music. Recently, have you heard a song called Dynamite? I'm not gonna sing it, but
I think you should.
you probably have heard it. They play it in a lot of shops now.
K-pop.
It's
K-pop, right?
But it's in English. This one's completely in English.
Yeah, it's like some band called BTS.
Yes, a great band.
It's a group band. It's a boy band.
Cool. That sounds like fun.
that she loves.
And I've met.
Oh yeah,
And
you
you've
interviewed them
met.
as well,
I
right?
did. Bucket list.
That was actually a wholesome moment for
I
you.
know, it was very wholesome.
Yeah, it was a very wholesome moment.
Mm.
I remember that. I was like, oh my god, look at you.
But that's when my
It was me being happy for her, even though I
Yeah.
couldn't care less.
About them.
my social media that's when everything like blew up because I
Yeah.
had like what a good 5k 6k, then it just jumped to 30k.
Oh yeah, that's so true.
Yeah.
And because all the BTS stands like was like,
Was they like BTS fans?
the-
It wasn't just BTS fans, it was also like loads of media people just found out I existed.
Oh,
That's awful.
yeah, it was like because I remember that interview. It was a very wholesome interview. It was a
Yeah.
very wholesome
It
interview.
was very wholesome.
Yeah, I watched it just to see how happy you were.
But since then
The glee in your face.
I have been very aware of how many people
You have
Can
now on
see
your
what I-
social
what I
media.
see.
Really?
like one time I was with my friend and I just tweeted something. I found out this girl had notifications on this whole time. And I was like, girl.
She has you on notifications?
Yeah.
What? That would give me anxiety. Why do people have you on anxiety on notifications?
I wish I could see how many people had notifications on. The fact
They
that
should tell you. They
can't,
should give you a number at least.
It's
of
kind
people.
of heebie-jeebies. Like
Yeah.
I could be like sitting on the toilet and like 50 people will get it.
You know what though? I know certain friends that have me on notifications because they will like message me whenever I tweet something stupid like almost immediately,
Yeah, that's how you know.
and I'm like, got me on notifications, huh? Why don't you ring me up?
I feel like I'm gonna have to learn all these things that I just have no clue.
This is mostly Twitter thing
Oh,
though.
think-
I also think like, and I said this to somebody quite recently. I feel like if you haven't gotten Twitter by now, you won't ever get on Twitter.
Thank God.
I think what do you think?
I don't think that's true.
Really?
Especially if depending on what industry you work in or if you go viral,
Yeah.
you could suddenly blow up on Twitter.
Yeah. Okay. That's true.
I've seen
I just
people
meant,
on
I don't mean
Facebook.
it blowing up though. I just meant in like navigating it.
I think they'll get it. It's very easy.
It's
A lot of
just-
people use Twitter just to have, like, just to screenshot the tweets and put them on Instagram.
Yeah.
like,
I
like
love it.
format.
Yeah,
I do
no.
that sometimes actually.
You just find that bit weird and admit that you did it.
Yeah, I just realized it is
Cell
weird,
phone.
but then I do that too. Often. It's often when I don't feel like rewriting it, but I use them separately.
I do it just for the layout and if I'm posting work. Looks
I
cute.
don't post anything on the grid ever, like tweets on the grid.
I
Don't do that. Do you? Your
I have.
actual tweets?
Yeah. But if it's like, I wrote the story,
Oh,
it
that's
kind of
different.
summarizes what's coming.
That's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's calm. That makes sense.
Oh, I'm not like a joke. I know I'm funny, but that's
yeah,
what you
Not
like.
a joke.
Yeah, not a joke.
Yikes! I'm not that funny.
But that's the thing, the internet won't get your jokes sometimes, and that's how you get dragged.
But this is the thing. I mean, like the Twitter. Let's just say, like the Twitter community is very different from the Instagram community. Like especially like the type of followers I have
Yeah.
in different spaces.
Same.
So I feel like if something I say on Twitter will not be received the same as something I say on Instagram.
Yeah.
Do you get me? So
Yeah.
that's why I feel like you gotta definitely cater the crowds completely.
When you say it on Instagram, how would you say it? Would it be a video? Would it be some text?
Probably text.
Probably video, sometimes text.
Because it's easier to know the tone of what you're saying if it's video.
Because the thing is with Instagram, like say for example, like let's think about in my world, like if I'm running a campaign, right? Like Instagram, you want something that's repostable, right? Whereas Twitter, you want like I want people to
Discussion.
follow either a link
Yeah.
or I want people to do an action, right? Or like to share it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like it's used differently. Whereas like Twitter, you need like an image almost that explains exactly what it is. That's also repostable, reshareable. So I think you interact with both of them very differently. Whereas I think, because I don't think clips for me haven't really worked on Twitter, whereas they work really well on Instagram. So if I make like a video clip of something, it goes.
I've had viral videos on Twitter. But
Yeah, I don't know. To me, Twitter is like
Have
like
you
when
been
I make a
rated?
thread, threads bang. Like when you make a thread about a particular
yeah,
point,
people love threads.
like people love a thread. People
Have
love a
you
good thread.
been ratioed on Twitter? A ratio is like your tweet gets more quote tweets than retweets, like
Yeah,
more
yeah.
replies and more quotes because everyone's like dragging you.
Yeah, that's happened a few times.
Has it?
Yeah,
How
not
do
too
you
bad.
feel?
But to be honest, I feel like people don't just quote tweet you to drag you now. They quote tweet you to like.
Yeah, but when it's a ratio, it's like 2,000 people.
Yeah, I don't think it's happened to that disparity though. But yeah, it's happened. But at the end of the day, the way I see it, it's like
Yeah.
That's the whole point of Twitter, innit? Everyone's got
No such thing as bad press.
everyone's got something to say as long as they're retweeting me. And they're not screenshotting it and like tweeting it somewhere else.
Everything gets screenshotted. I saw this.
Because you know what gives me anxiety is when I can't see what you're saying about me.
Yeah.
It's like, why is your account private? If you want to talk about me, talk about me to my face. Tell me what you got to say.
Especially when you know them,
There's like, oh yeah, that's true.
and it's like, girl,
That's
how long
wild.
has it been
That's wild.
for you to be doing this in public?
This is what I mean. That's what gives me
Yeah,
anxiety.
that's-
It's like I just want to know what's being said.
Yeah.
I don't feel any type of way about it.
I wish I could
Because
see
if
how
you
many
hate
group
me.
chats my tweets were sent to. That's what I'm curious about as well.
Screenshots. Imagine like Elon Musk told us how many times we get screenshots.
Like a Snapchat. Like Snapchat, if you get
Oh, yeah,
get
yeah.
a notification.
Gives
That would
you
make that would probably be enough for me to stop tweeting. No,
Really?
Yeah.
Come from a journalist, that's a big thing.
I've seen myself on meme pages, like my tweets. I don't want that. It's not nice.
I'm yet to become a meme.
It's not.
Confirm
Actually,
it.
sometimes it is me.
I was-
Shit. I forgot. I was actually insane before. Yeah.
You've been memed.
Not my words, not my face.
Okay.
That's not so
I
bad.
feel like your face would be the.
It's funny because all my friends are like, "Oh, your face is so memeable, and you're so."
Yeah, you do. You
Fuck.
have a very expression, like
Expressive face.
I know. I need to. I need to invest in like
Can't
learning
say
how
expressive.
to have a poker.
expressive face.
Like the hard one, wasn't it?
Spit it out. Yeah, you do have a very expression.
I know.
Expressive.
Expressive face.
Expressive.
You have a very expressive face, yeah. I'm like that too. Like whenever I'm on panels, yeah, and then somebody says something I disagree with, I'm like, and then I forget the camera's on me too. Like, why am I reacting like this?
It happened to me after a panel that the people tweeted the pictures, and I'm like, oh, and then in the next picture, I'm like, people are literally quoting it, and I'm like, oh no, I'm never doing a panel. I actually didn't do one for like 2 years after that.
No way. You know what? I've gotten comfortable with it, and I quote tweeted myself and to make fun of myself. Like I'll be like,
Yeah, now I do. I'm
Yeah,
like,
she
lol,
was-
ha, ha,
she was
ha.
going through it in this moment. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have no choice to be involved.
because I have to make a joke out of it. Because the reality is, yeah, like,
We were thinking something.
yeah,
That's true.
my face is going, and like if I physically disagree or despise what you're saying, and my body shows it, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know,
Should have been right.
that one right there.
That's the thing. A picture will live
I
even
think
longer.
they're
than a
watching
tweet.
the match. That's why. Anyways, yeah. So overall,
I think we came to a conclusion there.
that is awful. However, we're gonna carry on using it because
It's awfully
that's just
good.
the way.
It is
That's just the way
awfully
life
good.
is.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I think internet is gonna get us to very far places. We just
But
need
it
to
is
be,
getting us to far
we just need to
places.
become more responsible about how we use it.
Yeah,
I
100%.
think that's what it is.
Yeah, we do.
Use it for good.
Use it for good. Yeah, guys, use it for good.
It's not even using it for good. Like, just be sensible.
Those were the last
It's
things.
literally bringing the teacher out.
Yeah, just be sensible about it. You know,
Right, kids, be sensible.
just be sensible, kids,
Behave.
because you are our future, and we need you.
Okay, Whitney.
Which one?
I
There's
believe
a lot of Whitneys.
The
I've-
children
Which Whitney?
are the future.
Which Whitney?
Teach them well.
Our
Houston.
future.
Houston. I love that song. I love
I could
the
tell.
song.
I could tell. It didn't
You can tell.
inspire.
It just came naturally without even me realizing it was.
Yeah, it was coming
was
out.
happening.
Yeah, definitely.
But like I said, my people, be sensible
Be sensible.
and just make sure you have fun while you're doing it. You know.
Be sensible, but have fun.
Yeah, you can have fun and be sensible at the same time.
Yes.
I mean,
Famous last
I drink, but I don't get drunk. So that's me having fun but being sensible at the same
Nadia, you're not Muslim.
time. No, that's what I'm saying to you. I'm having fun, but
Not Muslim, by the way.
I'm being sensible.
Do you know what? Everyone always thinks.
Yeah,
I'm
she's not
Muslim
getting
'cause
white
your-
girl
'cause
wasted.
Your name's Nadia.
I know. And my name is Nadia and I look apparently Arab, so
You
there's
look
that.
Arab.
That's what I hear.
Middle Eastern, maybe.
Does she?
There you go.
I
then.
can see it.
Spicy white.
There you go then.
Spicy white.
Spicy white. What on earth is that?
I don't know.
Well, that's a discussion point for another day.
What she said. I'm out.
Our next episode is spicy white.
But no, it was a good discussion. Thanks so much for
Thank
coming
you.
on. It was great having
Yes.
you. I had fun.
I did too.
100%.
And we hope to get you on for more podcasts.
Yeah,
Remain
not
a
just
bit
social
sexy
media.
I don't know what we're going to talk about
Spicy
next, but
whites.
Yeah, whatever it is, it'll be great. So
yeah, enjoy this.
True.
And I really enjoyed this conversation. But we'll see you again in 2 weeks. So
actually say that.
in 2 weeks, every 2 weeks.
It's
Oh, yeah.
bi-weekly. Cute.
Oh yeah.
Did you forget our podcast? She forgot our podcast every 2 weeks. So we are going to be posting every 2 weeks.
A bit too late for
and
that. She
we're-
posted that on the first episode.
We did.
Go on.
We did say
Did
that.
we?
Yeah, we did. This is it's been so many. Oh my god, Nadia, I can't deal with you. It's all right. She'll get there, guys. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day. But we're gonna catch you guys in another 2 weeks. And we're gonna have more discussions, another guest hopefully. But until then, make sure you like, you comment, you subscribe, all of that
You
jazz.
share.
The Skape Entertainment. And if you're listening on any of the podcasts, make sure that you also subscribe. And we'll see you again soon. Take care.
Toodles.